Alright, picture this, 1962. You're in a dark theater, the lights dim, and then that riff hits. You know it, I know it, your grandma knows it. It's the sound of James Bond. It's cool, it's dangerous, and timeless. 4 simple notes that scream 007 louder than a shaken martini. So I asked myself, who's the mastermind behind this timeless sound? Meet Vic Flick, the unsung hero with the story and guitar as smooth as James Bond himself. Early 60s, the world's obsessed with fast cars, spies, gadgets. Dr.no is about to hit the screens, and composer John Barry needs a sound that's slick, sexy, and unforgettable. Enter Vic Flick, a session guitarist with a knack for making magic happen. It's not some big shot rock star, just a guy with a Clifford Essex Paragon guitar, a little amp, and a whole lot of groove. So they hand him this melody, originally penned by Monty Norman, but it's Vic who's gotta make it sing. So Vic plugs in, tweaks his tone, and with a flick of the wrist, makes magic happen. He lays down that iconic riff. It's twangy, it's bold, it's got swagger. He's using a mute technique to give it that sharp, punchy, staccato sound. Kind of like Bond dodging bullets. You can really feel it. And here's the kicker. He records it on a tiny budget, single microphone, in a cramped London studio. No fancy effects, no overdubs, just raw talent. He later said in interviews that I've seen that it took him in all of 20 minutes to do, which is just crazy to think about because it's so iconic. And I realize now, getting into these stories, that some of our favorite riffs and sounds come from spur of the moment things. 20 minutes to make a sound that the world would never forget. So I asked myself, why does this riff stick? It's simple. It's 4 notes, a little chromatic slide, and bam, you're hooked. It's like a musical secret agent, if you will. Sneaky, sophisticated, bold, and what I love about it is it's the perfect amount of tension and release, something that on a subconscious level we all crave in music. But let's be real, it's just cool as hell. When I first heard this, when my dad had it on the TV, that sound is just so iconic, and you know it when you hear it. You're suddenly immersed in this 1960s spy world, high-tech gadgets, fast cars, beautiful women. It just all comes from the sound and setting the scene for such a great, iconic world. So I want to give Vic his flowers. He recently passed in November, and I just think it would be so cool to pay homage to a guy that we owe a lot of our sound to as guitarists. He wasn't just some hired hand, he was really the soul in the strings. It was full orchestral, a bunch of different instruments playing, but the guitar was the really iconic part of that piece. He played on a ton of 60s hits from the research that I've done. From Dusty Springfield to Tom Jones, who I personally love and still listen to this day. But Bond, that's really his legacy. He gave 007 its sound. And the best part of this story, he did it all for a session fee of about $15 in today's money. Talk about a steal for the studio. So next time you hear that sound, tip your imaginary hat to Vic Flick, the guy who turned 4 notes into a global phenomenon. So now, the real controversial part, which Bond is your favorite? Drop it in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. I would really appreciate it. It helps the channel out a lot, and we'll see you guys on the next one.